1 2, check Chuffy 1 2, check Chuffy 1 2. Let's see the stream working, please. Let's hit the big face. I'm supposed to do this as well, aren't I? Supposed to do a bit of this. Woo. It says re-up. It doesn't say this one. It says re-up. No, it says this one. Ah, this one. Look. Ah. Come and have a look. What's going on? Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, etc. What is going on is I'm Super Scotty Hottie. Come and have a look. What? I'm Super Scotty. I'm Ganji Kid. I'm the Grave Kipper. It's midnight. It's always midnight. This is your right ear. This is your left ear. This is the stream. We're on YouTube, but it's 3:45. It's 15:45 GMT. What a chuffer. What we're supposed to be doing is playing a bit of Death Coming, I think. That's what we're going to do. It's a cute 2017 on Nintendo Switch sale. Cute indie game. I think it's a mobile game, isn't it? Hang on, let me do the web browsing. Let me bring up the web browser for you. This is Death Coming on the Nintendo Switch. It's currently $6.99, but I got it on like $1 on the sale. So I think it's on the sale. I don't know. And you kill people. You'll see what I mean in a minute. They're going to get splatted. We're going to do the splatting. That's what's happening. And the reason I think this is a good choice for me right now is today is a difficult day. It's a chuffing. I want to be streaming. I want to be having fun streaming. Yay. Let's show you my big face. I ain't even got my hat on right, look. It's absolutely blowing a gale outside. It's calming down a bit now, but it's been blowing a gale all morning. Absolutely blowing a gale. And it was last night. So it's smashed. I've got these tin bins. I've got a dog pooping outside, like it's got a lid on it. Last night it went over in the wind. So I spent the night listening to the bin lid rattle around. Then this morning, we've got my sister stayed over last night. She's gone to work. She left her dog here. So this morning I woke up to my mum took my dog out for a little walkie, and her dog went nuts. She was like, "Oh, I'm on my own. Where am I going?" So I had to get her up into my room. She's on the bed, she's chuffing around. So then that happened, and then the dog had a little squabble with the cat. The cat is now locked in the kitchen. My sister's dog is underneath the desk. I'll show you my sister's doggy. You like looking at the doggies, don't you? I mean, I don't know. This isn't content, is it? Me telling you what's going on? Oh, they're just chuffing, having a moan, having a moan. Where is it? There's a doggy, look, asleep under my desk. Lovely. Lovely doggy. Charlie, you're a good girl, you are. Being good now. Being good now, but they've all gone quiet now. Well, it's 4 o'clock, 5, 6, in about an hour and a half, I'll go and walk them. The two of them at the same time. One of them drags me forward, one of them drags me back. One of them wants to go up the road quick, the other one wants to stay behind and smell. They drag me forward and back like that. I'm like that the whole walk. Caught between the middle. If one of them does a poo, the other one follows suit. I've got 2 poo bags, 2 dogs. One pulling me forward, one pulling me back. The wind's blowing a gale, my hat's going, my hair's in my face. It's one of those, I don't enjoy those sort of, I find it a bit stressful. Being pulled and pushed. And the same with the cat attack. Because, you know, my cat Omar, he'll attack that doggy. He ain't messing around. So you have to be like on Animal Watch. You have to be on Animal Watch for the whole time. It's a right chuffer. So that's what's been going on. So I'm not like, I thought, should I stream? Feel a bit like, maybe this will relax me and make me feel better. Hey? Maybe this will relax me and make me feel better. Bit of death coming, a bit of the Grave Kipper. But this time, bringing the... yeah, let's just go from new. It doesn't matter, does it? I've only had a little look at it earlier. To be or not to be, and look, there's the snake eating its own tail. So, crash course on death. Here we are, playing on the Nintendo Switch. It does work for touchscreen, but I'm just moving it around with the controller. It's a little bit slow. It's okay. Death traps. I like the way he talks. Give it a gentle nudge. Reaping is an art. Click it at the right time to create an accident. If you don't know what to do, grab a hint. Oosh. Nice, they got it, didn't they? Now, who's this chap? Now, it strikes me that if there's a... You can't control humans, you know, free will and all. If there's a person, the death trap's got to be close, hasn't it? Hello. Oosh. It's going to lead me to it, they say. Going to need the 3 high-value souls over there. Good luck. Seems you won't need it. Let's go. Oh, look. Oh, no, they're away. It's paused here. It's done some sort of jiggery-pokery. Oh, no, it's back. Okay, that was a bit weird. I hope it's not going to glitch all the way through it. If it does, then I'll have to just chuff it off, won't I? Right, you're on the electricity street lamp wire cover. I'll wait for you to come back over and do you. You ready? Oh, no, I missed you. Need that touchscreen technology. There you go. You got chuffed. I know that you can get flower potted, so might as well flower pot you. Ah! What about you? You're going down this manhole. Ah, go on. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Yeah! I shouldn't take so much pleasure in death, should I? Check hints if you're lost. Okay. Here's death again. The grave kipper. Check the hints when you're stuck. Onwards. That's the same hint twice there. Alright. Act 1. Life is just like a game. You're just an NPC. Thought we were the main character. No, just the NPC. The grave kipper. Right. Before we get moving any further forward, I've just realised I'm not keeping a check on chat. There you are. Capital K. Yeah. Let's pop out the chat. I just realised I'm not keeping a check on chat, which is naughty. Hello, Capital K. Omar is a boss, isn't he? Tell you what, that cat, he's a boss, but he's a nightmare as well. I love him, but he's a nightmare as well because, oh, hello, little alien there on the roof. Aliens in there, look, in the little window, right? Let's go to town. Your job is to hasten the demise of those who've overstayed their welcome on Earth. Use the Reaper's Eye to find your targets. Try not to make a mess. What's the Reaper's Eye? Yeah, I don't know what the Reaper's Eye is. I can zoom. Can I zoom out? I can zoom close. I need to zoom out as well. Hang on. Oh no, it's that one. Okay, got it. Zoom in and out. Swimming pool and wire here. This looks quite dangerous, doesn't it? What are you doing sat by the side? Can we get you in the pool? Can we get more people in the pool? Everyone they're getting out. I want them in the pool. Right, they're getting in the pool. You get in the pool. In the pool. All of you at the same time. Don't get out, get in. And then I'll... You know what I'm going to do. There we go. Ah, have that. Oh, hello. It's a little ghosty. I'll never get to go tanning again. It's stuck again. It's stuck again. It's not me doing it. It's stuck again. It just has a little pause, a little glitch in it. That's bad, isn't it? When you think I spent an entire $1 on this chuff. Right, they're all ghosties. Well, I got them. I'm going to move my Gravekipper name. Oh, look, I've killed someone off a list of specifics as well. They're targets, look. Need to find these target people. What are my buttons here? Y is... Undo, is it? Oh, no. My start button is my settings. Fair enough. Nothing under my face is there. Where's the A7S? You don't have a Reaper's Eye. Depends what you've eaten. Where's the... Where's my A7S face? My face. That's my face. There's nothing... Oh, there is something under my face. X. 2 of 22. X there. 2 of 22. What's that? X. Death traps. I see. Look, it's a little silhouette of the things that I'm going to use. These are the death traps. The main. So I'm looking for a tree. Looking for some sort of truck. Something hanging. Yeah, okay. But what I do see is I see a load of people here and a beehive. I mean, this looks... Get them dead! The bees, nice combo there. And it's paused it again, look. It's got a glitch in it. Just by chuffing luck, isn't it? What did I just describe to you about my day today? I just said it's all going chuffing difficult today. Just want to have a nice, relaxing, fun, murdering session so that I can then... Oh, there's another one out. You survived. How did you survive? Get you dead. I just want to have a nice, relaxing session and then walk the dogs. Because I know the dog walk's going to be difficult. I need to be chilled for it. And then later, I've got to look after the dogs all evening. I'm just a big face for this. I haven't told you this yet. Well, I've got to look after the dogs all evening till late. So I want to stream all night, really. I've got the opportunity tonight. I've got some time to myself. I want to stream. But I'll be looking after the dogs as well, so... It's going to be difficult as well. I'm going to be juggling animal. Some chuffers coming to the door now. Got to juggle that. Not you. Chuffing. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? What did I just say? So, fella just come up to the door, he's got his phone out, and he says, "Is this the wrong place? I'm looking for Tracy." Oh, yeah. I've got a beard, mate. I've got a beard. I'm not Tracy, am I? I'm not Tracy. I'm not Tracy. Just check. Gravekipper, it says on the screen there. It says Gravekipper on the screen there. I'm not Tracy. Okay, yeah, and there's no Tracy's around here, so I sent him away. So there you go, just had a little bit of... Now where's my chuffing controller? You've got up, doggy. No, that's got you up. Right, that's got you up. That's not what we need. You want you to chill for next... We're just chilling. Look, we're just chilling and murdering. We're just chilling and murdering. Let's have a look for that lady with the green hair, and that person's got their back to us, so that's a bit of a difficult one on that little kill list. What's going on here? Flower pots, I know about them. I know about them. This looks like it could become dangerous. That's an easy, that's a definite there. That one. But I'd quite like the pausing. Tracy could have had a beard. She could have had a beard. She could have a beard. That's why he probably didn't use the, you know, Google locations map. He probably just drove up to the house where he could see someone through the window with a beard and thought, that must be her. I mean, how these days, day and age, he had his phone out, I'm imagining, because he typed in the address on Google. Somehow he's come to my house. We have this a lot with takeaways, right? We have this with takeaways. They deliver the takeaways to our house sometimes, and they arrive, and they've got the takeaway in a bag, and, you know, carry out, whatever you call it. What do you call it, takeaway in America? Or what do you call it? You call it take out, don't you? Take out. The takeout. The delivery. They turn up at the door with a bag full of food. And they're just happy themselves because they're delivering the food. They're like, "Hi, nice to see you." They don't expect you, as you open the door, to say, "No, I don't want this food." They expect you to take the food. But I have to say to them, "No, look, this isn't my food. I've not ordered any takeaway." What's probably happened is there's some other streets with a similar name, and you found the wrong one because, you know, you've gone on the wrong thing. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. You've got this is a similar name to a different street. There's 3 or 4 streets with a similar sort of name. You've probably got the wrong one. And they go away. They find out. Oh dear. Oh. And they go away and they find out where the food goes. And they take it to those people. Now, because there's only 3 streets with a similar name. I don't really want to say my address on the internet, do I? let's say my street's called Street Side, and there's another street called Street View, and there's another street called Street Vale or whatever. Like, you know, we've all got the first bit in the name, and we've got a second ending, like Street Green, Street Side, Street Hill, Street this, Street that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's lots of words with the first one, and then second word, Avenue, Road, Close. You know, those different endings to denote which one it is. So obviously there's only one or two houses that this mistaken order has come from. It's one of the two. It's the same number probably, but like Street Side or Street View instead of Street Close. Do you know what I mean? Or Street. So they've taken the food to my house, and they should have took it to one of those other houses. So what I always do is I say, look, take it to the other house. It's their food. It can only be one of two. The other day, right, you know my address. Don't print it on the internet. Don't want everyone coming round. The food sometimes that we order doesn't arrive. Right, once we've had a Deliveroo where they've got the tracker on the Deliveroo, tracking that chuffer on your phone. I don't have to pick up. You know what a phone is. I don't have to show you a phone. And tracking that chuffer, and it's like, oh, delivered. And you're like, no, it's not. They're not delivered. And it says it on delivery. Well done, enjoying your food. Are you? Lovely. Give us a good rating. You're like, no, I'm not. What? You ring them up, and they're like, oh, we delivered it. We delivered it. And so I know where they delivered it, don't I? It's one of those two houses. It's either Street or Street View. It's one of the two with the same number as mine. Similar mistake. When I get the food delivered by mistake, I should just take it, shouldn't I? And eat it. Oh, yum, yum, I'm vegan, I wouldn't want it, whatever. I should just take it, have free food. I don't. I send it on to where it's got to go. When it goes to their house by mistake, they eat the food. And I don't have a takeaway. We get the money back off the delivery. You get the money back. We just don't have the food. I wanted the food. They're chuffers up that road. And I'm always sending their guests up to them. I should just pretend to be Tracy. Next time I'm going to be like, yes, it is Tracy. What do you want? What do you want? See where it goes. Right, so what I want to do here is I want to move these people. Look, there's a whole queue of them here. Can't I move them down to the electricity and murder them all at once? What are they doing? They're waiting for this hot dog thing. Can I get you gone? Oi! Well, that's more pleasant, isn't it? Listen. That's much more pleasant. Oh, this one's coming. Oh. Oh. I like the way everything makes a noise. Oh, I've paused it by mistake. No, I haven't. It's the game. I'm having one of those days. I'm having one of those days that everything winds me up. Everything puts me on edge. Everything makes me irate. I'm already on the edge. I'm already on the edge. Don't start pushing. Don't start pushing. Little pauses in the game, little glitches. Let's have a look. Oh, there's green hair. She's got green hair. I want to kill her. Miss Zoo is too old-fashioned to buy a mobile phone. Well, look, there's a phone box right outside her house. Phone booth, you will die in 7 days. And look, there's a manhole. So let's get this on the roll. Let's go on. She's going to answer the phone. Hey, honey, could you please answer the phone? Right, well, obviously, no, you can't, like... Hey, honey, could you please answer the phone? I don't want honey, I want you to answer it, you chuffer. What have I got here? Some chuffer with a mower. Oh. That went... Well, it went anyway. I thought the mower was going to do something and kill some people, but I couldn't. Surprised by that. There's a little pause in the game. If you're looking to consider buying this game on the Nintendo Switch, just don't. I do the bad games, so you don't have to. This one, it's a lovely game, actually. I'm quite enjoying the concept, just murdering these little tykes. But at the same time, if it keeps pausing like that, it's going to annoy the absolute living chuff out of me. What are you doing looking in the windows? Oh, look, he's looking for a woman. There was one there. He says he's looking for a woman. There was one there. Oh, he's seen an alien. And he's dead. So they do exist. That's one off my list. Doing well. There goes the alien. So, obviously that works as intended. Ice cream truck down here. That looks like child murder if I've ever seen it lined up for me. Somehow. Doesn't it? There's a child. Oh! Oosh! Have that. Looks like I need to get as many kills as possible, right? Look, at the top right there, it's gone up by 1 there. And now here's another customer for the ice cream van. So maybe I could do something to make more customers come at once and kill them all at once. Because that was a big sign. I only killed 1 little person. And we're on pause again. Even the music paused this time, didn't it? Look. Real shame. If it's only this first level, that's okay. But if it does it all the way through the game, it's a real shame. 'Cause it's quite... And all you down there. You got served. You're all dead. What's going on here? We've got traffic lights. No cars coming though, so that didn't help. Yeah, it's a 2017 game, so no one's going to care about my review, really. But it's the Nintendo Switch sale, isn't it? You wouldn't normally just turn on the Switch and be like, oh, I'll pick up a 2017 game. But it's on sale for $1, so, you know, I might buy that. Well, if it pauses all the time, you might not. How is she saying honey as in this person? Barbara has always had a crush on Mr. Zoo. What? I got to get something going on with these fellas. Oh, look, there's these things. Look, there's these things. I could... Talking of crushing Mr. Zoo. I missed him. Ugh, now he's dead. Oh, and so's Barbara. They're all dead. Where's she going? Quick, the manhole. No, 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 no. I just paused it. Come on, I want to move to the manhole cover. I want to open that manhole cover so bad. Yes. Yes. All my targets are down. I lost sight of what's important. Well, it just all happened quite quick, didn't it? The dog and the air conditioning and your friend getting... And then it's all happened quite quick. We're only, what, 10 people away? 8 people away from a bronze medal here. Should be able to achieve that, shouldn't I? There's one. There's one more. Death. If anyone wants to take a little... There you are. Oosh. There's one more. Every little counts. This... What are you? You town drunkie? He's definitely seen better days, Mr. Chang. You're right, Charles. Moving around. You're right. Just chill, you know, in about half an hour I'll take you for a walkie. We'll do this little gameplay sesh. Take you for a walkie, and then we'll be back on Twitch later. Or YouTube, I can't decide yet in my brain. Probably Twitch. For some chat and chuff. Right, let's kill the town drunk. Oh. Some people have gone on a run. They were surprised by it and it made them run. I wonder if that's a chain reaction I can set up. Or maybe I'll just take a little light pause there while the game just... Don't know why it's doing that. It just doesn't like it, does it? It just has a little moment to itself. After periods of action. What's up here? Oh, there's a tree. That was a death. That was on my list of... Look, there's a tree. Bottom right. You can see it's a tree. It's that. Coconuts falling off trees. I'm imagining killing people. Let's go. Missed. Oh, but it scared you. Now you're in the house. So that's a mistake. Double kill. Double kill. Didn't need them. Didn't need the 2 trees. 2 in 1. There's a manhole. That's a free kill if anyone walks that way. What's going on here? You wouldn't stay at the barbecue, would you, if people just electrocuted themselves in the pool, but I imagine there's some way of doing something with this. I mean, I could definitely give him a bit of that, can't I? It's just a cheap one. I think you're supposed to set up chain reactions. Or, you know, I was able to get more people in the pool, wasn't I? I was able to... I saw that earlier on. I was like, get everyone in there and kill them all at once. I was able to get everyone together at the bees, and the bees did them all sort of all at once. Little 1s and 2s on the manhole covers aren't that helpful, are they? She missed it. She won't miss this if the game will let me do it. You see that little break in the sound? There we go. Oh, I've messed it up. That's a mistake. So that's one death I can't get now. I only need 3 more. Let's have 3 kills. Come on, where are we getting my next 3 kills from? Suzanne uses this motel frequently for personal reasons. Someone died then? See, it said 1 combo. I don't know how I did it. Suzanne there, look. This secluded hotel is Edward's favourite. Oh. Have we exhausted the hotel? Oh no, there's a red... Ah, look. Come on then, someone. Let's just chill out here until little someone Susan turns up and gets some cells. Oiched! Oh no, look, this one's scared and they're running away. I still have yet to murder someone with the cars and the traffic lights. But we'll just take a little pause in the game there while the game has a little thing. Oh dear. I do want to get past this level to see if it happens all the way through consistently through the game, and in which case I'm going to give it a rating of 0 out of 10. No stars. It's a lovely game. I'm quite enjoying it. It's quite relaxing just doing this little... It's like a little puzzle. You know, it's like a little hide and seek, little hunt and click. Satisfying, relaxing. Bit mindful, isn't it? Mindful murdering. But I'm yet... Oh, I've got these things, right. There's a satellite dish somewhere that will fall off the top of something. Oh. What's that? Need someone under there. Come on, you. No? It's not going to happen if there's no peeps, is it? No peeps equals no murders. How do I get the peeps over there? Go on. Come on, you two. Come on, someone. Somebody to murder. When I was a kid, there was a game called Friday the 13th. Now, it's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking. You wait till you see this. Because I had a Spectrum ZX Plus 3. You're not going to know what this is. Right. I had the top of the range Spectrum ZX Plus 3. This. 128k. That was my second console. I mean, it was a console or a computer, I don't know. Second or third console. I had an Atari and then I had a Sinclair Spectrum ZX 128. I mean, I had so much fun on this. This was the shiznit. The Spectrum ZX. It came with a floppy disk drive in it, look. It came with a damn floppy disk drive in it. Floppy disk drive. Plug that into your telly, you're away. And what you're playing on it? Show you the Batman. This was the top of the range. This was the top of the range when I got my Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 3. Batman. Look at the graphics. Those graphics. Top of the range. There was a game on this, right, called Friday the 13th. And what you had to do... Oh, look, it's got the tape. Look, because you could also... What was so brilliant about this... Because I did actually have this on tape. I got the game on tape. So what I was able to do was... The Spectrum ZX Plus 3. You could get the Plus 2 tape... Look, watch this. Spectrum ZX Plus 3 Plus 2 tape add-on. What you did with the Cozier now, Cozier's not having it. What you did is you got a cable like that. See those tapes there? Those tapes were games. Cassette tapes were games. It's madness, isn't it? Cassette tapes were games. And you got a cable like that and you just plugged it into a tape player, and then you could use the tape player as you're loading your games. There it is. There's the Spectrum ZX Plus 2. So it's got a tape deck in the middle there. It's got a tape deck. And the 128K Plus 3 has got a floppy disk drive. So they upgraded the tape deck to a floppy disk drive. That made sense. But we still had loads of games on tape. So we used to get these leads and plug them into any old tape player. And then you could load your games. Plugged it in at the back of the Spectrum. So it was a tape loader as well as a floppy disk loader. So, Friday the 13th, let's have a quick look at the loading screen, because I like a jazzy loading screen. This is where it stems from, the jazzy loading screens. This is why I like jazzy loading screens, is because I grew up with one of these. Oh yeah, that's normal. That's right. Nowadays, you'd recognise that sound more because you'd be like, oh, that's the sound of the internet. Well, you don't. You don't, you kids. When I was growing up, that was the sound of the internet, wasn't it? But what's happening there is the data's being transferred through the tape and you're sort of hearing it. Because of memory restrictions, this version has no music. Yeah, my version was on like a tape. This was just like this. This is what my... That's exactly what happened when you're loading it. Exactly this. I exactly had this. And it used to take about half an hour maybe. What's this? A 9-minute video. Like, it used to take a long time to load in. Like, you'd be playing the tape and it would be doing this for about 5 or 10 minutes. And let me tell you, you'd be excited. You wouldn't turn it down and turn off the sound. You'd be excited. You'd be listening to that sound because you'd be enjoying it, because you'd be excited. It's all happening. And all of a sudden, at a random, like, no one tells you when it's going to happen, but all of a sudden, it'll just pop in. And that's it. You're in the game. Go. This is exactly the game I played when I was a kid. Friday the 13th. There were no instructions. There's that cross. I always used to get confused with that cross. There were no instructions. It was on like a tape. And what you used to do is you used to go to the markets, or you used to go to the get them off magazines sometimes. You get like a tape of like variety pack, thriller pack. This tape was called the Thriller Pack. I wonder if it still exists on the internet. Spectrum ZX Plus 2 Thriller Pack. I mean, it'd be so... I've actually re-recorded over the tape with drum and bass music because I just used to, like, you know, we used to need more cassettes than we had and re-record over old things. But I'm looking for an example of some of these tapes. There's a brilliant example, the Magnificent Seven from Your Sinclair magazine. It was just like this sort of stuff. You get these tapes, literal cassette tapes. You know, cassette tapes that go in a Walkman. Cassette tapes like that. Yeah? And they'd have like 5, 10. This has got 7 games on it. I think I actually had that tape, the Magnificent Seven. I recognised the headline. I used to buy all the magazines, get all the tapes that I could for cheap. You'd get complete games on the tapes. You'd get demos, playable demos. This has got playable demos of other games and a complete game. And it'd be like, wow. And then you go to the market and you could pick these up. The one I had with Friday the 13th was called Thriller Pack. That was the name of the tape. The Thriller Pack. I Obviously, I can't find the exact tape now on the internet, but it had this game for other things. So you'd load in. There was no instructions on the tape in the tape pack. There was like just a list of the different games that were on it, and then you'd load it. And you'd be like, "What am I doing?" And you use your keyboard. Very much, you're on your keyboard. You haven't got a mouse. A mouse doesn't exist. Mouse is my time computer and computing. Probably, maybe they did for the high-end people who had a super Apple Mac, but not for the usual normal. No mouse, right? So I'm on my ASWD keys, WASD. I'm on my WASD. I know I can move around. I don't know what else I can do. There's obviously people at the bottom, and there's face. What am I supposed to do? And that's the game. And we discovered, me and my friend Jonathan and his younger brother Michael, we played this game like loads, and we discovered that you could find. Items, weapons. You could pick up weapons, and you could attack people with the weapons and kill them. Jason was around, the baddie. He was around murdering people, so they'd get crossed off the list. What you actually have to do is get that cross, and you have to use the cross to get people to follow you and into the church, and they're safe in the church, and then you save them all. But we didn't know what we're supposed to be doing. We were just running around with an axe, just murdering people. And so, you know, you do know them. You know it's just tangent after tangent with me, isn't it? You know you do know them. The Blues Brothers. You know the Blues Brothers. I need you, I need you. I'm dressed a bit like a blues brother. I'm that gravekeeper with me. This is my gravekeeping trench coat that I'm wearing. Just for stream, just to spice things up. Look, it's like a gilet, isn't it? It's like a gilet or a vest or a special hat that we might set a no, it's not that. It's not that. It's just I like this coat in the house. It's comfortable. It's got things in my pockets. It's got several pockets. It's like a dressing gown for when you're hanging out in the house, but a little bit smarter. Still look like you work in the factory. Still look like you work in the. Still look like someone's. I'm going to be putting up some shelves or working on the lathe, don't I? But I'm gravekeeper anyway. So I need you. I need you. Everybody needs somebody. And in that song, it goes somebody to love, somebody to kiss, somebody to do. Like somebody to do all these things with. Yeah, you know, it's like I need somebody to do all these things with. And so, me, Jonathan, and Michael organically just started singing. I need somebody to murder. I need you. And so it's like we jazzed up our playthrough with our own ingenuity and invention by creating a song that was based on that one 8-bar sequence from the Blues Brothers, and we basically just had loads and loads of fun going around not knowing what the chuff we were doing. Because also, I'll tell you something else, bear in mind it's got this like 10-minute loading sequence. Yeah, during this loading sequence, look, it tells you things in the loading sequence. But because it takes like 10 minutes and it's all this, and you're just excited, you don't stop and read this stuff. You just let it roll. You're just excited. You're just a kid. You know, you're like, maybe we wrote down those things, you know. But otherwise, you just let it load. And once it's loaded, you're not turning that off all afternoon, all evening. Because if you do, it's gone. You have to load it all up again. It takes more than 5 minutes. I'm sure it took 10. So once you're in, and you're like, oh my God, it worked. And then you're in and you're playing. So we played this game, like, we sang that song, Somebody to Murder, and it was the funniest thing. This is what I don't know why this has gone in my head now, but here we are. Oh, it's because Somebody to Murder. Look, you should pick that up. That's a weapon on the floor. They don't know what they're doing. And those people are supposed to be gathered up via the use of that cross and get them in the church. You know, interior of buildings. There's just no direction, is there? There's no map. There's no nothing. You're just wandering about. There's more people. If you pick up a weapon, though, you can kill those people. I believe you've got to try and... We were trying to... Jason would come and kill us, so we were trying to find him to kill him. And on the way, we were just killing everyone. And look, I'd say something else I like about it is when you move into a new location like that, you can't tell which one you are because everyone looks the same. Like, you know, you see on that screen when you move onto the new screen, it's like there's 4 people. Which one are you? Bear in mind as well, this was the absolute peak. This was the top game. Probably one of the best games that we had. That's the church. You need to get the people in there to keep them safe, I think. I never figured it out. Never knew what was going on. See it chuff up then? See it glitch out then? You worry about that when you're playing and things like that happen. Because when you've loaded it on tape, you stop the tape and the game is loaded. So if anything goes wrong, it's gone wrong and you have to... There's a pitchfork on the floor. You can pick that up. Yes, you see he's picked up the pitchfork. They have picked... I don't know, it's a man playing this. They have picked up the pitchfork. And if they use it with spacebar or whatever the button is, they should be able to... Oh, they picked up the cross there as well. Look, you see bottom right there? Someone's dead. There's a little gravestone on the little list of people. Someone died. Someone got murdered. So you want to be using your weapon... And you want to be going out there and killing people. I mean, just Jason. They dropped there's a cross outside now. They drop that cross. People will be... There's the axe. There's the axe. That's the best one, the axe. And then you use the axe and you're like chop, 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 chop when you're walking. So look, throwing the pitchfork. That's the current weapon they're using. Throwing the pitchfork there. Don't murder the people, although we did. We used to enjoy murdering the people. Get the axe, that's it. Get the axe. Get the axe, my son. No? Left the axe. They've left the axe. That was a mistake. The axe is the best one. And, like, you might be thinking already, this is enough of this. But we played this game, like, for weeks. For weeks. Just trying to figure out what was going on. Cool, huh? I'd quite like to get the old Spectrum ZX. I never kept it all. I should have done, I suppose. But I never kept it all. I'd quite like to get it all out and have a good go on the old Spectrum games. There was some that I never figured out how to play them. Because you're just a kid. And you're just like, you know, got no chance. Well. And that's a bit like this, isn't it? That's a bit like this. Oh, it's paused again. So, actually, the Spectrum ZX was probably better than this. Right, I need to find... What am I on? 31. I need to find one more person to murder. Somebody to murder. I need you. And then we can move on to the next level, hopefully, after our bronze medal. And see if it's glitching the whole way. What's this? Like that. That's a thing. Vending machine. Right, now I just need to wait for someone to approach the vendor. And I will smush them with it. There we go. Let's go. There you go. You're dead. You got aced. Other MCs are out of order. I'm serving them. Like aces. Where your blood comes from is where your space is. Mission complete. Working overtime will award more experience. But of course you can go to the... I don't know what that says. Anytime. I will wait for you at the side. Come to me when you want to leave. Oh, there. There, okay. So I can now push on for an A or an S. B-A-S. Why do they do that A and S? I never understand what A and S stands for. I could go for an A and an S, killing more people as we go. Or I can just bin it off and go to the next level. Oh, it's paused again. So, yeah. And my kilobytes were chuffing as well. The whole thing now. The kilobytes are flashing out. You'd better not. Let's see what happens if we press next act. Let's see if that's not just a glitch in the system for one level. And what's all this? I'm the high scorer. But I'm the only person who's ever played it on my system. So, of course, I'm the high scorer. It's only ever going to be me on that list, isn't it? I'm going to be chasing my own tail there, competing with myself. Kills 32, 58. 58 potential kills. I got a 20. That was nice. A combo of 8. Just immaterial to me, isn't it? Because I am the Grim Reaper, so everything is immaterial to me, isn't it? So, get it? There's a little joke that was. Past what 1, 2. It doesn't look like there's many more places to unlock, does it? Actually, how many more places to unlock are there here? One. There better be more than 4. Act 2, Love and Peace. War and peace, isn't it? Not love. War is War is peace. Not all accidents are straightforward. I've lost the chat window again. There's my chat window. Right. Not all accidents are straightforward. Sometimes you've got to get creative, like this guy, for example. It's pausing it again. I'm glad I only paid $1 for it. I'm enjoying killing the people, but I'm not going to persist and finish the game because it's going to pause it like that all the way through. And aren't you glad that I showed you that on the internet now? Should I do the review? Should I do the game review? I want the game in shot when I do the game review. I've got that here somewhere. That's here. I'll move it up above my own face. And I'll just move it so it's smaller. Like that. So it's smaller. And that's just in the way wherever I put it. Wherever I put it, it's in the way. So I guess I could move my own face. That's an option. Just move my own face to there. That looks good, doesn't it, as a combination frame? Bit of mess in the bottom left there. Let's turn on Super Chat. I've moved, for some reason something's going wrong on this now. Chat. Why can't I see Super Chat? Ooh, you. Why can't I see Super Chat? Alright, I'm not allowed to see the Super Chat. What do I need? I just need something to fill in that space there where this is horrible. Do you know what I can do? I can switch off the browser and it just goes black. There we go. Okay. So, what is this game even called? It's called Death Something. I don't need to say what it is. It'll say it in the title. I can write it in the title of the video. This game's awful. It occasionally pauses while you're playing and then picks up again. So if you don't mind that constant irritation of the game just pausing while you're playing and picking up again, that's fine. But if you do mind that, this game's total rubbish, even for $1. It's got a flaw, a bug in the game somewhere that impedes your enjoyment. It not just impedes your progress, but infuriates you as you're playing. I don't know if it's deliberate. His trap is under guard. You'll have to take him out first. That's nice, isn't it? It's nice and clever. You've set up a little chain event system.
First blood.
Easy. Dead. You see, I just paused it there. It's just stuck. It's just stuck. I'm not doing that. It's just stuck. I'll go silent and it'll come back. So if you can deal with that all the way through your play session, your playthrough, that's fine. That's fine. Buy it for $1. It's quite fun to murder these little chumps. But really, I said chumps then. I was actually going to say chuffers, and I was going to change it to chuddies, and in the end I changed it to chumps, which is actually a real word. But yeah, if you can deal with that pausing and that rubbish, then fine. It's a good game. It's fun to murder the little chuffers. But really, it's not. It's a fundamental flaw in the game. Like it's a fundamental. It takes you out of the immersion. It ruins it. 0 stars, 9 out of 10. Fundamental. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a fundamental error. It's like a, something that's deep rooted in the whole system and can't be fixed. It's broken. I've been able to sort of tolerate it. Been able to sort of tolerate it, haven't I? Along the way, on that first level. But it is broken. It's only because I like to stop and start that I was able to tolerate it so much. Look, it's doing it again. There it goes. I'm not doing anything now. I'm just waiting. And we're back. So, sneaky spies must sneaky things. Sabotage. There must be a spy. Find him. Them. How do you know it's a man? Everything sucks, but do carry on, my dear. Some weird stuff going on here. Welcome to the Boom Boom Room. At this rate, they'll never finish that missile. Methinks they might need a gentle nudge. Also, that glorious leader is a creep. He displeases me. Kill all his workers, for I am a vengeful death. Oh, it's a little joke on North Korea here. I think the locker room's a good place to start. Yeah. Thought I might knock something down on top of the people, but let that doggy out. Ooh. The locker room, you said. Ugh, they're all dead. And you. Oh, I missed one. That's a shame. And we paused. There we go. There we go. There it is annoying you. Look. Oosh. More dead. Suppose it just wants you to work your way through the factory, doesn't it, really? Got a few combination things to...
Double kill.
Possibly some combination things to sort out. I don't know. That looks dangerous. Do you know what, actually? I do my little consultation thing. This is a fun game. It looks cool, right? But you could actually really seriously put this together as a more serious game to teach people about hazard awareness in the workplace, couldn't you? You could make a little fun hazard awareness for different workplaces. Because that's basically what it is, isn't it? It's. I remember when I used to run a hairdressing salon, we used to have to do HAZAWA, the Health and Safety at Work Act, and COSH, Control of Substances Hazardous to Health. And I know all about the legalities, and not just because it's all about legality, you know, not getting sued, doing things right, but it's also about making sure people are safe. So understanding the difference between a hazard and a what was the difference between a hazard and a risk? I think that was right, was it? Was that what one of the questions on the exam? I just, you know, trying to bring out, this is from years ago now, difference between a hazard. I should move that off the mouth. It's probably going. Right, was it? Was that what one? Yeah, it's all right. Come on, you typey man. That's me. Hazard and risk. I'm sure that was the question. Should come up. Yeah, it does come up. So a hazard is something that can cause harm, and a risk is the chance that a hazard will cause someone harm. So you know that things are dangerous in the workplace. That fan. What's the risk it's going to danger someone up and make them hurty? That's the difference. If you work out the risks and you see the hazards, if you're aware of that, you see, look, that's dangerous, that looks dangerous, what's going on there, sort of thing, then you're aware of it and you reduce the risks by doing things like putting the wet floor sign out or, you know, what have you. So that's the way it all works. And it's like this. You know, you spot something that's a hazard, you increase the risk. Oosh. Oh, I missed. I didn't realise there was supposed to be people under there. Creepy. It's guarded, so I need to kill the guard. Oosh. And we're paused again, so there we go. I just want to set off the big rocket bomb, don't I? Oh, what's happening? Been brought over here. They've put that there. A live bomb. No touchy. So I'm going to walk near it. That'll do. What's going on here? Some sort of love nest. Bit weird. The leader's love interest, very close with the other secretary. Oh, secret door. The glorious leader leaves his office. Bit weird. Death said something to me there. So while you're just doing all this messing about, it doesn't glitch. It's just when you actually kick something off. So that's supposed to have killed them, you chuffer. See that? Now it's paused it again. So every time you do a little change, it just has to have a little think. I wonder if it does it on other systems. I wonder if it always did it on all the phone versions. Because I'm assuming it's a phone game. Oh, look, there's the big rocket. That's as far as... No, yeah, there's the zoom out. Look, there we go. There's the zoom out. What's going on with the big rocket? There's got to be a way to chuff that up, hasn't there? Oh, I've done something. Oosh. Furnace. Guarded by a worker. It's nice to have a little puzzle involved. It's nice to step up the, you know... They've just walked away, haven't they, the worker? Oh, I wonder how I can figure this out.
Double kill.
Everyone got ace there. And we're paused again. I can still move us around. Alright. I didn't know that was actually pausing it. The police are here. Oh, it's the angels. Who invited them? Be on guard. They're ready to bring the pain. Actual angels, you mean? Oh, no, it has paused. I'm glad I keep saying now it's paused. So, you know, you can see it's pausing, but I'm going to use it for the edit. Every time I'm going to cut loads of those out and be like, no, it's paused, no, it's paused, no. It's done it. I don't know what he said there. I'm assuming Death is a male. Don't know what they said there. But, you know, I actually quite like living in a little pixel world like this. I like the art style. Really pleased with the art style, the isometric pixel art. I think it's beautiful. Really enjoy it. I like the way it's all working together and it's like alive. Death. But I like it. And like hanging out in places like this, doing a bit of spot the difference, doing a bit of... It's mindfulness really, isn't it? It's looking at things and seeing if you can interact with and give it a little click. It's got nice feedback on the click, click. There's the angel. Can I kill the angel? Do you think I can kill the angel? I'm under arrest. I wonder if I can kill the angel. Oh, I'm paused again. I'm paused again. That's the last one I can tolerate. I really enjoy the pixel art style. I really enjoy being in those environments. I really like that. That's nice. So you get some points for that, the art style. You get some points for the fact it's actually quite a good concept for a nice relaxing mindfulness game. Murdering people. So you get a lot of good points, but it just falls down on that stutter step that the game does while you're playing it that makes you feel like you're having a stroke or something, and it really just frustrates you. So it's 0 out of 10. None. None. Could do that one. In one of the Avengers, I haven't watched the Avengers, but in one of them there's like an owl man or something, isn't there? I think it might be the Watchman, because he's making a joke about it. So that is where we... why's the music gone as well? Oh, there it is. That's where we are light on this episode. I cannot stand this game anymore. I can't... I'd love to just finish it and do all the killing and work everything out. It's tickled me. I'd enjoy that. But I can't because it keeps pausing all the time. So Death coming. I'm glad I didn't pay a lot of money for that. Other games that I've not paid much money for recently include... Earthlock's just a demo, and in fact, let's just get rid of that now because I demoed it and it was rubbish. Bye-bye. You know, you tell me what you think you might want to see from us in the near future. But I've had a look at Baobab's Mausoleum. I can't figure out if that's worth playing or not. Shadowverse is a card game, like a Hearthstone style card game, isn't it? But it's also like Pokemon, like the new Pokemon. It looks weird, so I've got the demo. I might have a look. Beat Cop came out for $1. It's been out for 10 years, 2 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter how long, years, so it's not new. But it's one of those sorting games, a bit like that Doctor thing we did. So I think we'll have a look at that next on Gameplay Stream. Children of Mortar is, again, it's on sale. It's about 2017. But I bought it on the sale. Because it's an RPG, roguelike, Diablo-esque dungeon runner. So we can have a few bashes at this, but I'm not going to be... There's no point in me doing a big game review for a game that's been out for like 3 years, is there? Maybe there is. Maybe there is.
With all its charms and all the small imperfections. Short moments of truthful bond and times of piercing loneliness. When your world falls apart, it is your family that holds it together.
I don't know why it's making such a play of that. Because yeah, that's what it is. So they all said it's good. So I mean, they've all said it's good. It's been out for a couple of years, so there's no point in me reviewing it, is there? But because it's out on the Nintendo Switch on sale, I'll pick it up for $1.50. I think I paid $6. I don't know what it works out in pounds. I paid £10 for that, and that's like not much money at all for a big game. So we can have a look at that, but there's not much point because it's not new, is it? Turning up to the party late there. Web browser, big face, Super Nintendo Switch. But come with all this DLC, look, quite a lot of gameplay involved. Not going to be playing it for hours and hours and hours. I'm certainly not going to be picking a game like this and devoting, like, you know, a month of gameplay like we did with Pokemon. Unless it's a brand new, like when Breath of the Wild comes out, we'll be playing Breath of the Wild on stream every day. Yeah, absolutely. But when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, yeah. I don't want to close the eShop, but I have done. I want to show you on the eShop what's new. Because if we're going to play something that's new, we've got to pick something off this list. Look, Sherlock Holmes. Doesn't look like much good new stuff in the last couple of weeks, does it? Nothing here that's standing out for you, is there? The last big new game was Star Wars Lego Edition. And that's that's a baseball game for 50 quid where you have to buy card packs to get your team. So there's nothing particularly good new right now, is there? So we're playing through some of these. That's $89.99 version of the 50 quid game. Playing through some of these smaller games while we await the next big title. So that's what is upcoming this evening, maybe. Bit of Children of Mortar, bit of Beat Cop, something like that. Might do it over on Twitch. I'll probably do it over on Twitch this evening. So I'll be back about 6 PM, 7 PM GMT, something like that. Who knows? You be good, my little podcast. You be good.